Circuit and parallel and mixed circuit. What a circuit? A circuit is an interconnection of electrical components such as batteries, resistor, inductor, capacitor, switch, transistors, ohms, motors that carry electrical current towards at let one close spark. Elements of a circuit. One component, a device with two or more terminals into which a charge can flow internally. Figure 1 shows 9 components by one resistor and sources. 2 node point of a circuit where more than two conductor conscripts A, B, C, D, A are nodes. C is not considered an node because it can be considered some nodes as A since there is no potential difference between ten words having voltage 0 BA BC was 0 branch portion of the circuit between two contiguous nodes and figure 1 there are seven branches ISB for the source BC for R1 IAD A B D B A and D A. Obviously, only one current can flow branch much and close companions is the electrical circuits and source component and it is responsible for providing electrical energy to the integrated circuits in the circuits on the figurative one the varied sources. Once the alternate A and 2 hours voltage A1 A2 conductor in this material occasion to awards they break the flow of current which in resistance working contact by when to or the more electronic components. Series circuit. A series circuit is the one in which the output terminal on the device is connected to the input terminal on the next device. Then similarly, this circuit will be a half which is covered by the sound flows current. Over the resistance when the partition into the side half to understanding the flow of current regulating the voltage they are regulating the two areas of the half they weigh the one the more in 34 are more open to the passage of the side current. They voltage in the world in the greater in these two areas they have a greater obstruction to current. Anti-instrument B total signs B1 more B2 more Bn. The total voltage inside the zone for the sources converted into circuits to and you have just batteries on 6 volts and the other 9 volts in the circuit. The total voltage of the circuit will be 95 volts. And current totals in since current 1 since current 2. I think this current is from our circuits that each and the components of the circuits are traveled with the same current or in intensity. We will calculate it later. Earth total is Earth 1 more Earth 2 Earth's end. Total resistance is the sum of Earth's resistance. Want on C total signs want on C want more one on C two and more one on C end. And the total capacity is the sum of the inversions on the circuit capacities.
A parallel circuit is a one in which the input terminals of its components are connected to each other. The same happens with the output terminals regarding the hydraulic similes. It is if we had several pipets connecting to the same point, and therefore where current will pass in area with resistance is less, and is logical at the end of the joint. All the water flow is collected, and therefore the total current of the circuit circularized. Now this is true and UV total equality to UV source. The total voltage equality to the voltage is the powered sub, and I total equality to I1 plus I2. The new ONS circuit, this is launched a single current, but those current flow it will also depend on the where we mention that clear current is both formal practical purpose, which now have to current. If we have more branches, they will be more common. And one device are total equality. One device or one plus one device or two, and one device or n. Total resistance is the sum of the inverse of all resistance. The C total equality to C plus C2 plus C3 and plus Cn. The total capacity is the sum of all the capacity of the circuit. We see that new calculations are reversed with respect to a series of circuits.